Hello everyone, it's the 6th week of Eastertide and this is Extra-Ordo-Nary. Hello everyone and welcome back to another Extra-Ordinary, the time in our week where we take a moment to look at what's coming up in the week ahead and what we're going to be celebrating. This week is the 6th week of Eastertide, which is so important because we're still in that period, that big time of celebration. This week's word of the week is witness, which is amazing to think about in our own lives, because to be a witness is to tell others about what you've seen and what you've experienced, which leads us nicely into what we're celebrating next week. On Thursday, we're celebrating the solemnity of the Ascension of the Lord. Now, because it's a solemnity, it's one of the most important feasts that we do celebrate in our year. On this day, we celebrate Jesus rising into heaven. The word that we sometimes use for it is ascensio, to signify that Christ ascended into heaven by his own power. If we compare that to how Mary went to heaven, she was assumed, she was taken up by the Lord. But Jesus rose into heaven by his own power. In both accounts in the Bible, Jesus had disciples around him, people who witnessed what happened. And then they went out and told lots of people, anyone, about that good news. And then we move on to Friday, where we celebrate the feast day of Saint Matthias, who was an apostle. Saint Matthias was the person the other apostles replaced Judas with. We hear about this happening in the Acts of the Apostles in the Bible. Peter proposed that the person to join the apostles should be someone who was with Jesus and all the other followers of Jesus from the beginning, from that point where John was baptizing people, all the way through to the end when Jesus ascended into heaven. Someone who was there every step of the way and believed and followed Jesus all that time. So it was between two people, and Matthias was one of these people. It says in the Bible, "For one of these must become a witness with us of his resurrection." The apostles wanted to choose someone who could tell everyone about what they had seen. And that's what we are called to do in our own lives, to witness something or to see an experience and share that experience, or share what we've seen, share that encounter we've had with Christ with everyone else around us, to spread the good news. So the question is this week, how will you tell others what you've seen so that the good news continues to be heard? I've been James. This is what's happening in the 6th week of Eastertide, and I'll see you soon. Bye.